Over 2 million people live in Riverside County without a local news perspective. Until now. Spirit of Innovation, bringing you the need to know and good to know local regional county news, creating community and inspiration for business and residents.
Hello, welcome to Spirit of Innovation, local magazine-style news and information brought to you by nonprofit JDS Creative Academy. As you can see, I'm not Gabriela Venturo. I'm Mia. Many of you may have heard me on the radio, 101.3 The Mix and on Magic 92.5 in San Diego. Today, you can watch me too, as your guest host for the September's episode of Spirit of Innovation. A fun fact, 3 years ago, I hosted a segment in this show's inaugural episode, and it's an honor to be hosting again as Spirit of Innovation transitions into Season 4 without Gabriela. Speaking of Gabriela, she couldn't leave without saying goodbye.
If I could describe what the hashtag JDSFamily means to me, it would be simple. I would say home. This studio, you the audience, my mentors, my coworkers, and all the amazing job training participants have truly made me feel like this little old studio here in Temecula is my second home. For the last 2 years and some change, I have had the opportunity to work in such a neurodiverse workplace, a judgment-free zone, and a place where you truly get to dabble in so many different things. Funny story, when I first got hired, my title was more or less figure it out, and I like to think that I did. It has been a journey, to say the least. From all the events, surviving a pandemic by streaming live out of my living room, lots of laughs, playing a role in my first ever play, which was a laugh in itself, and all the friends that I have made. I will forever be thankful for JDS Creative Academy. I'm ecstatic to say that I am leaving with more than just memories, but also knowledge. I have learned always stay positive and never think negative. Thanks, SOI team member Matt. Appreciate the little things in life. Never judge a book by its cover. Thanks, SOI team member and longtime friend Karina. I have learned patience, acceptance, and how to let it all go up here on set and just be me. It has been an honor to deliver Riverside County news and information to make sure you, the residents of our region, are kept in the know with what you need to know. So as I end my adventure here and embark on my future endeavors, I end with a Dr. Seuss quote. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Cheers and thank you.
Thank you, Gabriela. Everyone here wishes you well. In today's episode, we find out what's causing some of those shortages we're currently seeing at the stores. As forecasters say our economy is bouncing back, we check in with business owners to see how they're doing and what they need in our new normal times. And we bring you all the good to know that's happening in our community. Now for the need to know news and information. On September 20th, the Press Enterprise reported the number of new COVID-19 cases dropped significantly in Riverside County. Data also shows that in the week prior to the report, there were 22% fewer positive patients in county hospitals and 12% fewer deaths. Over 2,500,000 vaccine doses have been administered so far, and just under 1,200,000 residents are fully vaccinated. It appears that these measures are working, and we're on the right trajectory. Remember when toilet paper and hand sanitizer were impossible to find? Those items are more plentiful now, but other supply shortages are still affecting the country, and it doesn't appear to be improving anytime soon. Here's one of JDSCA's new staff members, Thaddeus Jackson, and SOI team contributor Sergio Moscoso with more information.
Thanks, Mia. We did some research, and we see that the supply chain is still struggling. This is what we found. Picture this. You're walking down the aisles of the grocery store, perusing the shelves at a local home improvement store, or looking to get your morning coffee fix, and you come across this sign. Due to high demand, this item is currently out of stock. Or during a different time, this might have been an unusual sight and a minor inconvenience. But in 2021, it's happening all too frequently.
But it's not all due to COVID worker shortages. Other factors such as cyber attacks and natural disasters have disrupted the nation's supply chain. The cold snap that froze Texas last winter stopped production in factories that make the raw materials for house paint, affecting anyone who wants to spruce up their walls, which, because of COVID, has become a popular stay-at-home activity.
Computer chips, plastic, paper, and lumber. These are just some of the crucial elements needed for the manufacturing of many consumer goods. Because of the shortage of computer chips, you may have to wait to purchase your new car, computer, or gaming system. The disruption of plastics has affected food packaging, appliances, toys, just about any product imaginable. Coffee lovers will be saddened to hear that supply shortages have affected the menu at Starbucks. The popular coffee shop discontinued several food and drink items with no definitive date to restock. These products vary by location, but include syrup flavors, iced green tea, oat milk, breakfast sandwiches, and Splenda. Other food establishments struggle to keep menus full and customers happy despite continued shipment delays and unavailable items. So when you go out to eat and the restaurant doesn't have any sauce packets or an ingredient is missing to make your favorite drink, please remember to be kind and understanding. These are challenging times for everyone.
The growing demand for a variety of consumer goods as well as parts, materials, and other resources used by manufacturers causes disruptions in the supply chain, such as crowded shipping containers, bottlenecks at ports, and congested railways. This greatly affects the delivery and distribution of consumer goods. For some retailers, this means raising prices, hiring fewer people, and shortening their hours.
Retailers try their best to restock after these ongoing disruptions. Unfortunately, it is unlikely that many items will arrive in time before the shopping season really kicks in. With that in mind, it may be a good idea to begin your holiday shopping now, before prices go up or retailers run out of stock.
Maybe now is the time to get in touch with the crafty side and make gifts for your loved ones instead.
Tune in to Spirit of Innovation next month for great, easy-to-make handmade gift ideas. Back to you, Mia.
Thank you, Sergio and Thaddeus. Supply chain experts say that these shortages will continue until the end of 2022. And the current natural disasters, such as the wildfires in Northern California, aren't helping. September happens to be National Preparedness Month, and Riverside County's Rivco Ready website has important tips to make sure you're properly prepared for a natural disaster. They suggest, first, create a plan in case disaster heads your way. If it's an earthquake, make sure everyone knows to drop to their hands and knees. Take cover under a sturdy table or desk, and hold on to that table or desk until the shaking stops. Also, talk to friends and family about how you'll communicate during and after a disaster. Build a kit for your car in case you have to evacuate. Gather supplies for everyone living in your home, and don't forget about pets. Teach your children what they should expect during an emergency and what to do if they get separated from you. Check out our website for more preparation tips so that you and your family will be ready if disaster strikes. In July's episode of Spirit of Innovation, economic experts told us that Riverside County's economy is bouncing back due to strength in the housing market as well as the manufacturing and hospitality sectors. As we head into fall, we check in with area hospitality businesses to see if they are indeed bouncing back, and if not, what they need to make it happen.
Economic forecasters still remain positive on the state of our economy. The Inland Empire Economic Partnership recently wrote, "Employment recovery is proceeding as we expected. Many sectors of the economy are making their way forward and are contributing to the forward momentum of the national, state, and regional economy. However, at Riverside County Workforce Development Board's recent business summit, several business owners stated that they have yet to see a full bounce back.
Just the shutdowns in general affected business quite a bit. Unfortunately, we've had people in the restaurant get COVID, so we shut the restaurant down. We have to get everybody tested, and that's an expensive process anytime you're not open.
I've had groups cancel 2 months out because they're afraid of what's going to happen with the Delta variant. There's still a big need going forward for labor. It's a battle out there. There was a time where you could put an ad in the paper and get 15 resumes for just about any position. Now I put an ad out, I got one.
We have ads running from maintenance to kitchen to servers to wine educators to chore guides, constantly. It's every week. We're in the middle of the harvest. I cannot find pickers. With regards to my kitchen, I used to pay for a line cook about $16. Now I'm paying $25. Thank God we have a good group right now, but we are at bare minimum.
Obtaining and retaining qualified workers appears to be the key to boosting business success. HR experts say this requires out-of-the-box thinking.
I'm here with Jan Smith, the founder and president of Inland Management Group and hospitality HR expert. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
As we had our Workforce Development Summit last week, I'm really interested in hearing more about your take on the best way to find more workers.
Well, the workforce is changing, and it's not what we had prior to 2020. There's been incentives to stay at home, and so those have ended in early September, and now we have people that are ready to return into the workforce. But they are changing their concept of how they're going to return to the workforce, and they are really considering how it's going to affect them personally.
What would you say are some tips for some businesses for some of those incentives?
I would say that if you can indicate that you have flexible schedules or shorter shifts. The shorter shifts are going to reach a different demographic, which might be an individual who is at home or a retiree. Also, benefits. The rate of pay and the benefits are important to people when they're thinking to come back to work or not to come back to work. And even parental benefits, things to the nature like paid time off or even healthcare benefit that they may not get in another area. Another incentive would be to provide a sign-on bonus, and we're seeing more of this in our hospitality and tourism industry to just get people through the door, get them committed, and once they're on board, they're hoping they're staying for a while. And then on-the-job training, which gives the employer an opportunity to hire for potential versus hiring for just pure experience. And in this job market, if you can hire for somebody that has potential and most of what you're looking for, and you can train them, that's an added plus.
Well, I think that's great. You're talking, near and dear to my heart when you start talking about training individuals. Of course, that ties into workforce development and the programs that they have that really support that on-the-job training. So thank you so much for being here.
You're absolutely welcome. Thank you for having me.
Experts now say that the hospitality service and tourism industry won't experience full recovery until 2024. But it's good to know that businesses can improve their economic prospects with outside-the-box recruiting methods and available workforce resources.
Riverside County's Workforce Development is a great resource for employers to learn more about innovative recruitment and for those looking for work to find their next job opportunity. Check out Spirit of Innovation website for links to get you connected to your local workforce development department. Now it's time for our Good to Know, where we share fun events to attend, heartwarming news, and general information. Here to help me is JDS Creative Academy's intern, Erin Perris.
Thanks, Mia. If you're looking to add a little more art and culture in your life, the city of Temecula has just made it easier. The Community Services Department has created a new Temecula Arts and Culture Guide Map, showing where to find the city's arts and cultural facilities, art installations, and performance venues. A map is available for free at various city facilities or downloaded online. The Special District Leadership Foundation has awarded Elsinore Valley Municipal Water District with the District Transparency Certificate of Excellence for the 3rd year in a row. The Water District has worked hard on promoting transparency, ethical practices, and good governance. In regards to this honorable achievement, the Board of Directors president said, "This award is a testament to the Elsinore Valley Municipal Water District's commitment to open government."
CAP Riverside is providing a great opportunity for teens and small businesses through its pre-apprentice program, which matches high school juniors and seniors with small businesses throughout Riverside County. The program is open to currently enrolled Riverside County students in the 11th or 12th grade who meet eligibility requirements. If you live in or have a business in Riverside County's 1st District and you're looking to make a difference, be sure to check out the county's commissions openings. You can help make the district a better place by serving on commissions that range from the Fair Board to in-home support services to flood control.
Fall is quickly approaching, and with that is cooler weather, hopefully, and pumpkin patches. Riverside County is home to many of these fun fall activities that will be available through the end of October. In Temecula, you will find Peltzer Pumpkin Farm, which offers plenty of family-friendly games and entertainment. Or head over to Lake Elsinore and find your special pumpkin at Pick of the Patch Pumpkins. You could also bounce over to Moreno Valley and visit Jumpin' Pumpkins, also known as Hunter's Pumpkin Patch. Many pumpkin patches have free admission, but most charge extra for the games and attractions. For a list of pumpkin patches in the area, head over to our website.
If you're a dog owner, you don't want to miss the 7th annual Dog Days Canine Festival and Costume Contest, which returns to Menifee on October 2nd after a 1-year hiatus. It's a great opportunity to shop from pet vendors and admire cute canines in amazing Halloween costumes. Head over to Marna O'Brien Park on October 16th, where the city of Wildomar will host the Rooted in Nature Craft Brew Festival. The family-friendly event features a selection of home brew beers to taste, food trucks, music, a silent auction, and an art expo. Event proceeds go towards the Santa Rosa Plateau Nature Education Foundation.
Want to be a part of the spectacular experience here at JDS Creative Academy? You can help create our haunted studio while learning skills in sets and costumes design. The class begins September 29th. Also, check out JDS Creative Academy's other fall semester visual and performing arts classes, which includes musical theater, fashion design, script writing, and backstage production. The musical theater program will hold Grease auditions today, September 23rd at 5 p.m. Give it a shot and find out if you're the one they want.
Check out the Spirit of Innovation website to learn more and find links to all the good-to-know happenings we just mentioned in our show. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Spirit of Innovation. You can find Spirit of Innovation on Rivco TV, local Murrieta and Temecula stations, and YouTube. Be sure to follow them on social media using the hashtag JDSFamily to keep up with everything that's happening here in studio and in Riverside County. Don't miss the SOI training crew on radio station 102.5 The Vine with the JDS Creative Academy news update 7 days a week, 3 times a day. Also, tune in to YouTube at SOI_news for weekly updates by the SOI training crew. We love hearing from you. Let us know if there's a Riverside County issue or event that you want us to cover or have feedback about. I've enjoyed hosting this episode of Spirit of Innovation. Keep an eye out for a new episode on October 28th. Who will be hosting then? You'll have to tune in to find out. Thanks for watching. I'm Mia.
And I'm Aaron Flores.
SOI out.